we talk about wardrobe because, you know, how I dressed this morning for this or how you dressed to be on camera with me. Yes, we always dress for where it is we're supposed to go. But you should also combine that with, and we talked about this, you do this with your clients. We talked about this.
I know.
You have to also dress not only for the event or your audience, but you also have to dress for you.
Yeah.
You know, what are you? There are people who are very much comfortable in speaking in a full suit and tie.
Right.
I could do it, but this is what I'm most comfortable in, and I'm wearing jeans, and that's just when I go to speak. That's the Hollywood redneck. That's the cowboy in me. At the same time, the guy who's played a lawyer on television. So one of the keys about your wardrobe is just don't limit it to whom you're speaking and for what you're speaking, but also include you. Your wardrobe matters so much, and especially as an actor, when you get to put that cop suit on, or you put the fireman thing on, or you're wearing a suit, or it has an effect on, quote unquote, the character you're going to choose to be. So make sure you add, for me, to the wardrobe conversation. That's one of those things that's really important, and that a lot of people sometimes ignore.
Well, that's interesting, and you talk about the wardrobe, and one of the books that I do have up on my shelf there, it talks about the wardrobe, because that is a big conversation about the wardrobe. And even our showcase that we had last year, and preparing for our showcase for this year, I said, I need to have more of a wardrobe conversation. because sometimes we think, well, that's not as important, or people, it's common sense, but a lot of people don't have the common sense.
No, yeah, I mean, you know, somebody may look right on stage, but do they look like they feel right?
Right.
Wardrobe exudes a feeling from you, no matter how conscious. I'm obviously extremely conscious of it, but it just does. So it just, don't just dress for to whom you're speaking or for where you're speaking, but also dress for you. It's a combo.
Right. And it is a combo. And I know, like, for me, when I came out of corporate, I was used to the business suit, the business attire. And then becoming an entrepreneur, it was a bit of a, how do I dress? How am I supposed to dress? But it really, like you said, it comes down to who am I and who do I represent? And am I, a jeans and t-shirt kind of gal? Well, in certain situations it is.
Yeah.
But
this depends.
It just, right. It really does depend. So that was really something interesting that you brought up, but you have to be comfortable with what you're wearing, but also not comfortable too much.
Right. That's correct. Yeah. Again, but that's the dress for your audience part.
You're right.
Audience and event first in public, but then it also has to include you. And just the has to include you part is my point of that gets included in part of this conversation.